Welcome to Center Parc Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Turner. Gets it out fast. All right, guys, let's chat for a minute about Marshall. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman, gives a verbal commitment last week. And you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools. And this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Going up top again. Finds the tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Let's talk for a second about Marshall. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program, and he's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Marshall will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So Georgia State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, they've got a receiver that if to command some extra attention. It could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played,
Breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. To the air, it's Turner. That's reeled in, it's Payne. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
this is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The inside handoff. Just a 1-yard gain lead from the 3rd and 9. All right, guys, let's chat for a minute about Marshall. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement. You create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeper. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and now... Score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And some room to work. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Fires to the big fella. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
That's caught. It's Hurst. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Now, a 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. All kinds of room to... This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they did tack on the extra point. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Rushes on him, trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Turner. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Allen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give on the option. Turning it on. Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
A love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Turner. That's caught, it's Turner.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Marshall will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Gonna run it. It's Amos. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Now adjusting. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
He did not hesitate, going for it on 4th and short from the 49. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Finds a crease at the 20.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. DB's right up on the receivers. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They'll go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Got the quick completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Quarterback keeps it. Nice move there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run it. First down and more. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Marshall quick to the line.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Defense in press coverage. Big fullback's got it. Running into the open space. There he goes. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Snags it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. The field goal is no good, and it is still a 4-point deficit.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Brown will throw it. A strike downfield. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
Timeout, Marshall.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Has to get there to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Using his legs, it's Allen. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here.
Timeout, Marshall.
2nd and 4. 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 2nd and Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Heaves it on the run. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to the ground with the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas, get it together.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Harmon. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Herd!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Brown wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers!
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
21, Marshall, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Got room to work. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown in the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to South Carolina.
using the quick game.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Grab near the marker. It's Harmon. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Marshall quick to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Quickly to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Back to throw, it's Turner. Gets it out quickly.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. Got it in the middle. It's Harmon. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Here's the pressure. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. The run from the shotgun. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Panthers with the 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Looking for space to the left. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hurst. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Georgia State. A great catch and run for 6. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Got room at the 35.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down, and he's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Norton. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Got it in the middle. It's Allen.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Back to throw, it's Turner. Dumps it off in the flats. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd away with 3. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left. Oh, they block it. That's a live ball in the defense. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Slithers into space. Tripped up for the tackle.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Turner. He's knocked out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 44. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Turner. Quickly out to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. On the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Turner. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Off play action. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Turner. Smashes through the tackle. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They're going to run it. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He gets it past the chains, and it'll be a first down for Marshall. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He brings a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Here's a heat. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
First and goal.
Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He gets it in there again, scored the touchdown, got the 2. He's doing his part to mount the comeback.
Marshall, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done
Breaks away on the left. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. He'll pull it on the read. Plugs through the defender.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good.
Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Looking for a pass in the end zone to the right. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
A lot of times you know on 3rd down, in the red zone, you know exactly what you're going to do the next play. You got to the 1. Now it's 4th down. This situation is what you wanted. Go after it. Go for it.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneaks it in. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Yeah, I had to have it. 4th and goal. It's go time. I get nothing or I get a touchdown, and they go to the quarterback sneak. Not a surprise. Now you see it so much in college football and NFL football. Guys pushing him, trying to get him across the goal line, and he gets in for the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Marshall quick to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got the back in the middle. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They want that clock to run. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Fires to the big fella. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal. They fake it, and he's on the run. And they're not going to pick up the first down on the fake field goal. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. On the run, it's Allen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air. It's Turner. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Oh, he's got some space. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Turner. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Marshall.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.